Lagos State Revenue Consultant Alpha Beta Consulting has reacted to allegations its former managing director, MD Oladapo Akpara, levied against a former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, and the firm. Akpara, who is a former MD of the consulting firm, had in a writ of summons he filed at Lagos High Court on October 2nd, 2020, alleged that Tinubu demanded 70% of the shareholding through his nominated proxies and that the company had been involved in fraud, tax evasion and money laundering. But responding in a statement on Friday, the current MD of Alpha Beta, Akin Doherty, said that Akpara's allegation against Tinubu in particular show that he is bent only on creating sensational headlines to deflect attention from his own criminal activities. The statement read in full. Said, "We have seen the allegations circulating on social media as well as the online reports of the court summons of which we are yet unaware. The fact is that Dapo Akpara began making his untrue allegations in the aftermath of his removal as managing director of Alpha Beta for fraud and unethical practices. While he was MD, Akpara used his position to siphon huge sums of money from the company, including but not limited to fraudulently converting $5 million, money allegedly used to pay for cloud-based services that were eventually discovered to be worth less than $300,000. Mr. Akpara, who was a signatory to all the bank accounts of Alpha Beta from inception until his removal, received all his payments and entitlements until June 2018, when he was removed after his fraudulent misconduct was discovered. In July 2018, further evidence of his fraudulent and unethical practices was uncovered, including the revelation that he converted approximately 6 million naira belonging to Alpha Beta to his personal use. The fraud was reported to the authorities and Mr. Akpara was subsequently invited to return to Nigeria from his hiding place in Dubai to render accounts. To date, he has refused to do so. Instead, Mr. Akpara chose to embark on an aggressive smear campaign, seemingly in an effort to blackmail us into ending the investigations into his misconduct. Specifically, in response to the court summons now circulating on social media, we would like to state as follows. 1. Contrary to the sensational headlines designed to embarrass and blackmail, the case presented by Mr. Akpara does not disclose even a single piece of evidence of fraud or criminal activity on the part of any of the alleged defendants. The case brought by Mr. Akpara is, simply put, an extension of his campaign of calumny launched to avoid the consequences of his fraudulent conduct over the years. Secondly, this court action by Dapo Akpara is the continuation of Mr. Akpara's blackmail tactics, an attempt to distract from the huge funds he misappropriated from Alpha Beta while he was in charge of its affairs. 3. Since 2018, he has filed many suits in Lagos and Abuja on the same matter, engaged in arbitration. The police, EFCC and ICPC, however, in all that time, he has steadfastly refused to honor all invitations by the authorities to return to Nigeria and account for the huge funds he misappropriated. The fourth one is that the uncorroborated allegations against Asiwaju Bola Tinubu by Dapo Akpara in particular shows that he is bent only on creating sensational headlines to deflect attention from his own criminal activities. Fifth, although we have not been served with the court summons, we look forward to the opportunities the case provides to publicly present the full picture of Mr. Akpara's misconduct, deceit and fraud, and to have the matter resolved by the court once and for all. Okay? If what you are saying, if there's anything to go by with the response or the defense from Bola Tinubu, now that means Mr. Akpara Abidakbo now he has brought himself to limelight because since he was hiding, he didn't want to come, he was trying to hide, he was trying to cover some things. But now that he has brought this whole thing, he has taken the case himself to court, that means it's an opportunity for him to come so that he will just be apprehended. Because if you see here from Mr. Dakpo Akpara as well, you will hear that this guy, the way this guy is talking, is like he has evidence, he knows what he's talking about. I think he was there before. This Mr. Doherty that is speaking, that has taken the position of Mr. Akpara now, I am sure by the time he leaves he will have some stories to tell. But if we are to go by with anything or whatever the Alpha Beta and the Tinubu, if we are to go by what they are saying, that means it's an opportunity. You people should not be worried. That means Akpara, he has been trying to escape. This is an opportunity. You will go there and you will apprehend him, if according to what you are saying, because we are hearing from both sides now. So you guys have to present yourself in court. You have your evidence. Your evidence, he has his. Then you go and present it there. We will not know who is who. But one thing is sure, you guys have not denied that whether it is related to Tinubu or not. But now we are confirming now that Tinubu owns that Alpha Beta. But because before now there's been this argument back and forth that he's not the owner, it's not this, it's not that. But they didn't deny that he's not the owner of the Alpha Beta, and they are not denying that they never knew Mr. Akpara himself. But since now that they've been looking for Akpara because of all the atrocities he has committed in the company, it's an opportunity, since he's the one bringing himself out. Because if he's running, I'm sure he will not even want to go and present himself. But let us just go with what you guys are telling us. But to me, you guys should be happy that at the end of the day, the man that you have been looking for, you all will meet in court. Now they are denying that they've not been saved. But for the benefit of the doubt, let's continue to wait and see. Meanwhile, someone say you are all fraudsters. God is exposing all of you bit by bit. Either Akpara defraud or Tinubu defraud, everything hidden will be open in court. All we need now is for all to appear in court, because this issue has been delayed for long. Why you people continue to steal Lagos State money without thinking of the future of the people of Lagos? Well, someone said Dakpo Akpara, hand of Esau, voice of Jacob, warning for Tinubu. Igbo, but I like Tinubu for many reasons. Don't judge all Igbos with one person's behavior. What is this one talking about? We are talking of Akpara and Alpha Beta and Tinubu. We are talking of a Igbo love or not Igbo love. Please, can we now know the true picture of the happenings and who is to blame over them? We only want the truth. Someone say, who are you? Butterfly calls itself bird. Oh, let's see. Igbos and their hatred for Tinubu. All of you will die of hypertension. If you hate the next Nigeria president, your region will soon become a desert. Ritualists and armed robbers. Like, seriously, what are you see all these people? Well, your hatred for Igbos will soon destroy you. Igbos will keep making money till their kingdom come. Without Igbos, your region will be deserted. Mark my word. Igbos are great people. Even Tinubu knows he should go and enjoy his stolen wealth. You think the Fulani will allow him to be president? Is the former MD of Alpha Beta an Igbo man? Fool like you, Tinubu can never rule this country. I am a northern Christian, and since a northern Christian isn't allowed to rule this country, so will a southerner Muslim never smear the presidency? I hope you copy this Tinubu slave. Okay, interesting. Rebuttal from Alpha Beta consulting. Someone stole 6 billion naira and he has not brought to book or was not even in the public domain since 2018, but came to light when he went to court to claim whatever you are owing him. You people should think before coming to the public with this type of stories. Nigerians are watching and waiting for the court to decide who is the liar. Yes, now they will meet in court, Alpha or Alpha Beta. Prove your case to the logical conclusion so that afefe afe arifuro adie. Thank you. Exactly what came to mind. 6 billion naira to them is 6 kobo. Let them go and prove their innocence. There is no case of witch hunting here. Take the defense to the law court, or better still, go and answer the case filed against you. They say they've not received any case. There's no smoke without fire. They should go to court. Let the secret be exposed. This is also a blackmail. If you have a case against a man Akpara has stated, you go ahead to file a suit against him. If Mr. Akpara can file a suit in absentia, same can be done against him. Is Mr. Akpara not repatriable? Tinubu as well should defend the allegations of Mr. Akpara has levied against him and not to engage in rhetorics of blackmail. Well, all of these allegations is to tarnish the image of Jagaban because of 2023, because what I know is Tinubu is the next president of Nigeria. Glad for yourself. Someone say daydreamer. First, when I first read the lawsuit by Akpara, I know his case and himself is not clean. He's not innocent in all this. Trying to bite the finger that fed you will land you in trouble. You see? Someone say his hands are not clean. Still, they kept silent over years. Now that he brought Tinubu out, they start talking rubbish. You can imagine someone has done one thing. You didn't take him to court. You didn't do this. They say EFCC and police. But the man that is hiding now, that means he brought himself. Just that was why I said, since you guys have been looking for a way to get him, then you guys will meet in court. Somebody say, is it not repatriable? They should be able to repatriate him. What are we talking about? 6 billion naira. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts on this whole issue.